RPM. Outside. RPM outside, boy. Yeah. Hug the nearest AR owner that you know. Go hug some fucking body. Let them know it's gonna be alright. You see what they trying to do to this gun shit, but it's okay because it's gonna be alright. So shit that I'm okay to do right now, all these open carry demonstrations I done did, it's got to be like, I lost count a while ago, it's got to be like at least 60 or more open carry demonstrations where it's 60 days since 2018 I have gotten out like this, AR on me, sidearm as usual. Today I got the Glock 27, that's a 40 cal. Got the level 4, you know what I'm saying, extra mags, all that, out here looking real heavy, you understand? And I've done this like 60 times, over 60 times out in public, boom, heavy, right? It's an open carry demonstration every day with me though, because I open carry a pistol everywhere I go, even when I'm not out doing this shit. Open carry the pistol. And before I get into all the shit I want to talk about real quick on this short little live stream, yeah, I know, nice bangers, yeah, and this is nothing. What I got, to me, I think it's basic. There's a lot of gun shit going on, and the more you get into guns, you'll realize that gun ownership, the way the gun industry is manufacturing and how they offering these options for how you can customize pistols, rifles, and shotguns. Boy, it's a whole hobby for real. It's a whole lifestyle. It's fun, it's entertaining, and it actually doubles as a tool you can use towards self-preservation, which is the first rule of nature. Anyway, it's self-preservation. Rule number 1, keep a motherfucker off your ass. That's rule number 1 on planet Earth. So gun shit is really a dope ass entertaining thing as you get into it, and you will realize for somebody to try to stop you from doing that with the preservation benefits and and the artistry in all of this shit, really guns are some fascinating pieces of artwork, if you ask me. You just got to get into it, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. It just got an ugly side to it, but so does the progression and the evolution of automobiles. You know what that's like. You can mix automobiles, vehicles, with something that we all understand how necessary it is for us to be free to do, is when you engage in alcohol. I've never engaged in alcohol, never in my life. I've never been drunk, never drank a day in my motherfucking life. But if you do that, so be it. That's what's up. Do your thing, just have fun and be safe. Don't hurt nobody. That's all I can ask of you. Even out of something that I, in 41 years of living, have never found interesting whatsoever. It don't seem beneficial or interesting. But I will fight for your right to be able to drink. Who the fuck wants to go back to prohibition, right? But you can take the alcohol that y'all want to partake in and mix it with any of these vehicles that got 160, 200, 500, 800 horsepower in it. That's a dangerous combination. And we see them come together and create tragedies and drunk drive accidents and all this other shit. And we're never going to say, we going down to 1 horsepower. You get in a fucking horse, you and 1 horse to travel from A to B, because as soon as y'all get y'all asses up over top of more than 1 horsepower and y'all mix it with the alcohol, y'all crash shit. We know that to be the truth of how shit unfolds in the country and in the world when you talk about the mixing of alcohol and these motherfucking cars. And y'all will not curb a limit on horsepower that these cars can have. You're not going to do that. You're not going to take the alcohol back, even no matter how dangerous it look after the fact. You're going to let people have their freedom and fuck up the lives of anybody who put those two together and or separately fuck some shit up and create victims, damage property and all that shit. We already got laws and rules how to handle that, and we just break a few eggs to fucking make the omelet when you talk about the freedom of alcohol, which I've never been involved in, and moving these motherfucking vehicles from point A to point B. We don't give a fuck what happened. We don't care how many children die in drunk driving accidents or accidents that involve absolutely no alcohol whatsoever, or the abuse that kids go through when the parents are allowed to drink alcohol and it fuels their emotional baggage and emotional damage, and now they're abusing the kids and each other in the house, and alcohol gives them that fucking gateway to just cut loose and go do it. Man, we don't give a fuck how much that happens. You're never gonna tell nobody they can't have the alcohol. You're just gonna break a few eggs to fucking make that omelet of freedom. Man, fuck it. Y'all gonna leave this gun shit alone. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Y'all gotta let that shit ride, and you gon' let it ride, because anytime you try and make a law or something, all you really telling me is you're willing to fight us about the gun shit. That's all I hear. I don't hear no holy order from no fucking God you can name that's telling me that something that coincides with the first law of nature, self-preservation, that I already have my hands on, can all be toppled over if they choose to write it on paper in these imaginary borders of Iowa, where I live at, that we're going to get closer to what New York is like or what these other gun-hating states is like, and then all of a sudden they write it on magical paper. Now I can't have it. Too late. I already got it. I'm already who I am. I'm already a good person. You can only fight me over it. You can't convince me that I should give it to you. You can only fight me for it or trick me out of it. That's all you can do when it comes to this gun shit. Y'all finna have to let this shit ride. Otherwise, we are going to consider what you're saying is you saying that you want to fight, bro. That's what it sounds like. Every gun law sounds like y'all trying to say we want to fight. And as a matter of fact, we know that to be absolutely motherfucking true. You break a gun law, they gonna come looking for you with guns, and they are imperfect just like everybody else. Some of these cops are involved in a whole bunch of shit. Child trafficking, drug using, a whole bunch of other shit, because they're just people, they're not fucking holy, and we have proof, evidence, case after case, story after story of them actually jumping inside this thing we call law enforcement and abusing it so that they can be like us out here that they claim to be trying to govern, and worse, because now they get the coverage of the illusion of the authority. They are way worse, way worse. Stop playing. You're not gonna be able to play me with your dumb shit in the bullshit. I see right through you. Every gun law is you saying that you might want to fight about this shit. It's not magically making me unworthy of having this. It's already too late, because I got a pulse inside my chest. Now I get to keep anybody from fucking with that, and I get to be as extreme as I want to be. That where I feel like I have a fighting chance to keep them like y'all did. That's what they're trying to do to me, or to keep them off of somebody else. All that, bro, and that's just natural as fuck. Y'all just convince people that we need to listen to you. That when you actually pride yourself in being a Second Amendment fucking country, lifting us up above other fucking countries because we got this right to say what we want and this right to arm ourselves, y'all lift us up for that. And then right here in your own country, you see government and other people attacking those two very things that you've been praising us above other countries for. Bro, I am like so tired of y'all with this, like for real. Y'all got to use some common sense. I'm going to use every bit of common sense I got to help me find the bottom line truth, cut to the bone of every fucking issue that we're talking about, and say exactly what it is that we are dealing with no fluff, no filler, no bullshit, no emotion. Just say what it is that you know you're looking at when you know you're looking at some shit. And if you do that shit to a whole lot of things, you will see more of the truth then you might even be comfortable with even seeing. And that's what the problem is. Some of y'all scared. I say some shit, you realize some of this shit that I be saying in your own heart, in your own mind, and your cognitive dissonance, and your fear, and your dependence on government makes you go, man, I gotta revert back to the most comfortable level of life you can possibly live, and that is delegating your rights and responsibilities onto any government agency that will take that shit from you, that will happily accept it from you. And that gets y'all comfortable. And then y'all be good with that, bro. I can't be good with that. There's a middle ground for this shit. These motherfuckers, whoever the fuck they ever want to call themselves, have a right to gather, assemble, and offer these public services. We should have a right to either subscribe or not. Anything beyond that, y'all gonna have to realize that if I can't make you do some shit, I can't go get a government job at the day after you tell me that I'm not your boss, and then go, I just got a government job. Yes, the fuck I am, bro. If I wasn't your boss yesterday, I'm not your boss because of some government title, period. This shit needs to be consensual. It's got to be on voluntary terms, or it is bully shit that you would never let me get away with. And all I'm saying is, if that's a fucking lie, then fucking say that, bro, and then explain it to me how I'm lying. If it's the truth, you got to readjust how you see the world, bro, and tell people that you don't got to let them bully you. Period. It's that fucking simple. And all of the other fluff in between by trying to describe and explain an election process or a government plan to give me free any fucking thing or whatever the fuck they doing to help dig this debt hole that we in that's insurmountable. We ain't gonna be able to get out of it. Man, fuck all that, bro. I am so wrapped up and involved in involuntarily in a whole bunch of government shit that when y'all talk about North Korea, what North Korea or Russia might do, I feel like I could be victimized by some government shit that's way over my head that I never made no choice to do nothing that they beefing about. I never made no choice to get involved in none of that shit, bro. It shouldn't involve me, period. And then what I was doing made my children collateral damage potentially in some grown man business that I got involved in. Y'all would say I was neglectful and creating a dangerous environment for the children I'm supposed to be protecting, and y'all be right for saying that. And when I say it to this motherfucking overlord illusion that y'all got in this government shit, some people hate to even hear you say, man, the government fucking up enough for me to say fuck all of them. Y'all look at me like I'm crazy. The whole time y'all voting, complaining, crying, bitching, moaning, the whole fucking time. Get the fuck out of my life with that bullshit. Now, can I get to what the fuck I got on here to say? Damn, you can tell I ain't did a live stream in a long time. Snap it. Snap it. Going the fuck off, man. Fuck all of them, bro. What the fuck is ever wrong with saying fuck them, bro? But what I want to talk about today anyway, is I'm gonna try and keep this short and brief. You can tell I'm getting a lot of my motherfucking wind by trying to get this shit out so I can get back home. But real talk though, when you talk about shit that's going on in the world, I'm gonna rattle off and jump from subject to subject about a bunch of different conspiracies that I think you should sink your teeth in enough to fucking savor the flavor. Like, think about it, give it a chance a little bit, taste test the shit, because it's spooky enough that the world is not going to expose itself in its totality to you while you accidentally stumble through your life. The truth of a lot of things is going to take your attention, care, and then you're going to have to dig, and then you're going to have to cipher through a lot of bullshit, misinformation, distractions, false histories, and a whole bunch of other. It's going to take a lot, bro. It's going to take a lot for you to really see the world for what it is. And people that think that they can just live their day in and day out, not caring, noticing, or digging deep into the things that make the world go round. When those kind of people tend to point the finger at the people that do take a deeper look, and they go, damn, this shit ain't what it look like on the surface. As soon as you look into it a little bit and then you get deeper and deeper, this shit get kind of weird, and it all seems to be connected, and it coincides with this attempt that people think we see for global domination by a small group of people. When you see all of these things look like that, when you look, people who never look will tell you that you bullshit, but they never look though. Ain't that weird? Who the fuck looks into conspiracy theories, sees absolutely nothing, and then goes back? You can tell that they don't look. Because if they look, they will say something looks weird enough that I'm entertained by the possibility that this is deep and dark, and I want to keep on looking until I know, because this, whatever this is deeply and heavily involved in big things that go on, that govern my life, that I feel like is above me, dominating me, or even benefiting your life. But to not be curious about how those things work, you are a weird person. To then throw stones at people who say, I looked into this enough for what y'all call conspiracy theory, and I'm telling you it looks weird. Don't take shit on the surface. The world's not going to expose itself to you on the surface, ever. You think you're going to stumble through life accidentally discovering the entire truth and totality of how things work in the world? No, you not. You don't even know your own fucking body. You walk around in your meat suit for 80 years. You got to go to a doctor to figure it out because he looked deeper and you didn't, and you don't even know your own fucking body. See how that works? Maybe you should look at shit. You got to look at stuff. You don't know everything already. You know you don't. So when people do look and they go, damn, this shit is funny as fuck, you should go, what the fuck did you see that I didn't see? Enlighten me, nigga. Like, y'all don't ask further questions of that, a healthy curiosity and big things about nothing. So, the first thing on my mind right now, I want to fucking rattle off real quick, is child trafficking, human trafficking all around the world actually being propelled, even if it's not all the way connected down to the lowest guy, your neighborhood pedo, even if it don't go that far, that they're all somehow connected. Please believe that blackmail, human trafficking, child trafficking is all being heavily practiced and controlled on an elitist level by a gang of fucking people who you trying to vote for, who you want to trust with their hand over the fucking button, who you call your president, your vice president, your mayor, your chief of police. These motherfuckers are always going to be that thing, that go-to thing that provides the best coverage that society has to offer for people who want to do those things and get away with it. They're going to go there. They're going to go there. If you want to be a drug dealer and possibly get away with it, become a fucking cop. Ain't that the best coverage you could possibly have? You know it is. And we find people recognizing that and then doing that. We catch them doing it, bro. They also doing that with this human trafficking and this child trafficking. Yes, they are. One of the spookiest cases I ever heard of. Fuck Epstein. Epstein is light compared to this guy, Jimmy Savile. You ever heard of him? Jimmy Savile, some guy from the UK or some shit, somewhere across the pond over there. This motherfucker is known to do horrendous things to children, including sacrificing their ass. Yeah, he do that. You gotta go look it up. Go look into it. It'll blow your mind. While he was at somewhat of a peak of exposure for being this kind of person. He was on radio DJ, TV show DJ, whoever the fuck over there, and a lot of kids and young talents and stuff depended on him and expected for him like a talent show like that you would find over here on American TV. He was like one of those kind of personalities, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of young up and coming talent wanted his approval for his radio show or TV show, whatever it was. I can't remember exactly. It might have been both. For him to give them his blessings, to hit them with a, hey, this kid is hot, so they can get deals for movies or singing and all types of shit, right? He was a creep dude, man. This dude was doing horrendous stuff to kids, including offing them, canceling their life subscription, after abusing them, like on some serious abuse, on some real shit, man. And at the height of the exposure of this guy doing this, he was knighted by the royal family. What? Y'all see, listen, man. If y'all don't know that, you gotta go check it out, Jimmy Savile. When you hear about this, it's gotta make you feel like something. If you any bit of a man at all, you're gonna hear this stuff and you're gonna say, no, I cannot go back to the life that I lived when I didn't know this. Now that I know this, you're making me feel like something, and I don't like that shit. And I know that it's not gonna ever stop unless people call these things out and be prepared to go all the way, wherever it needs to go, to handle people like that. When you feel like that and you know what's up, that's where your manhood is at, bro. All of this sports fanaticism and all that, man, get the fuck all that shit, bro. All hands on deck. Kids are being trafficked. People are being trafficked. Women are being trafficked. Come on, bro. Come on, man. All hands on deck, bro. All that other shit, fuck all that, bro. Get it out of here. The sports is rigged anyway. All of them, from boxing to tennis to basketball to football. All that shit rigged. Stop playing. If you don't know gematria, look into some motherfucking gematria. Everything is rigged, including the elections. They control everything, bro. And when they control your entire reality, they believe that they are playing God literally, because everything from the technology to the entertainment is being built and manipulated and manufactured by them. They are creating the entire story of the history of planet Earth. They're creating it all. They are as close to a God as you can possibly get. Kudos to them, because they smashing what it is they trying to do. They killing this shit, bro, and y'all letting them do it. So gematria, look that shit up. Look up Jimmy Savile and really pay some close attention in the realization that children and women are being trafficked heavily, even on an elitist level globally. And these politicians are happily doing some of this shit. They are also actually being blackmailed with the shit. Stop playing with your life and mine, and pay attention. Because when they see some shit they like or don't like, they get proactive, they organize, and they do that shit. If you see some shit you don't like, you're supposed to say, child trafficker, I don't need to be a cop to address them. Where they at? And you should just be able to go, bro. It should be no holds barred, let it ride, wanted dead or alive for all of them, bro. I don't understand what's wrong with that. All of this criminal justice is giving these criminals the justice. Because then they get caught and they do 6 months and get probation for doing some funny shit to some kids. But then, nigga, you get caught with some weed and you got kids. They separate you from your kids, and then you get whatever type of probation, first offense, second offense, boy, you might do 90 days. But, man, they give you way more time in the long run about weed that they're actually legalizing right now than they do these people who are funny fucking with these kids, bro. The fuck out of here, bro. What is y'all talking about, B? What is y'all talking about, bro? What the fuck? Man, get where your balls at. Stop playing. All hands on deck. Stop playing. Fuck out of here. There's nothing wrong with bringing more of that energy to the situation. How's that hurting the situation that they wanted to be addressed? All hands on deck. That's the answer. Stop playing. I don't need no fucking badge for none of that shit. Kiss my dick. Fuck y'all. Fuck out of here. What else y'all need to look into? Deep underground military bases? Yeah, that's another conspiracy for you. Go look into that shit. They are mining. They have the technology to mine 7 miles a day with some weird ass drills. Go look into it. Because y'all ass bugging that the whole world is moving around you heavily, funny style, and y'all don't notice or care or none of that shit. Y'all are annoying as fuck, and they actually believe that y'all get what y'all deserve purely off the fact that you let them do it. You let them get this far, you let them do it, so they say that that's their justification for doing it, because that's nature. All this other funny shit and the laws and the illusion of authority that they give y'all, they know it ain't real. That's why they get in there and abuse it themselves and cut each other's favors and manipulate the whole fucking thing, because they know that illusion of authority ain't really fucking there. And you know they don't believe that it's there because they don't live by it, because they answer to nobody and they know that then they abuse it. Man, kiss my dick. Y'all are funny, bro. Y'all are funny as fuck. All hands on deck while y'all playing. They dig in military bases under the ground. Yes, they are. They need some place to go where all this shit go up. There's a whole bunch of other reasons for them to do this shit. Our imagination out here is not superseding their abilities and desires and capabilities to manifest these things. You think somebody up here above ground is imagining that they got these deep military underground bases, describing what they look like, how they work, and what they for, and they be so far off that not only is it not true, is that the government didn't think about it and they ain't actually doing it. What? It don't even make no sense, bro. Like you can use common sense to dig yourself into an interest and a curiosity about how true some of these conspiracy theories are. And if you look at all of them, you say there's enough funny business around there. Even if you can't come to a 100% conclusion to deny or agree with any conspiracy theory, it don't matter. It's interesting enough, and there's enough there that I'm telling you, so many of them are worth looking into that it's kind of hard for me to find one where I go, I don't even understand why anybody would ever bring this shit up ever again and like don't talk about it. I hardly find any of them that are so uninteresting that I have a hard time even caring about even a little bit. And people who ain't into conspiracy theories, they don't get that. And people that are into conspiracy theories, they would tell me, oh man, you can't listen to all of them. Yes, the fuck you can, at least a little bit. You gotta validate whether it's worth ignoring, because you might be staring at a diamond. You might be staring at a massive chunk of gold in your gold mining for knowledge and understanding about how the world works. So I gotta pay attention to all of them. When I find the bullshit, then I cast it aside. But till then, you say some funny shit to me, the first thing I think of in my mind is, I don't know. The whole fucking world go above my fucking head. Motherfuckers out here moving and shaking, doing some heavy shit. That shit might be true. Who the fuck am I to say it's not? What you talk about, Willis? Then I do that. People that won't do that, you weird as fuck. And what you proving to me is, a title like Conspiracy Theory is enough for them to hide the truth right there, knowing that a lot of y'all won't fucking go there looking because you hear Conspiracy Theory and think it ain't worth your fucking time. Then they go, look, we can get 85% of these motherfuckers to not even care about looking at us if we call it a conspiracy theory. Boom, got you. Now you're capable of being fooled by anything, motherfucker. The fuck out of here. Y'all funny to me, bro. Y'all are funny and weird and sad and weak, and they laughing at you because they know they can run right over top of you, because you ain't gonna even notice that they're there because you're scared or embarrassed or too busy with the football game to even look at what they're doing. That you know damn well if you're not looking, you're not one to fucking fight them. They know that. You won't even look them right in their eyes. You're not gonna fight. You won't even look right at them because you scared or you stupid or you way too comfortable. Maybe you're not scared or stupid, you're just too comfortable. You don't give it enough respect to look at it like I look at it. But the whole world go over my head, bro. I couldn't rebuild one of these cars for you, boy. I couldn't rebuild that internet if you take every element or trace of the internet ever existing and get it the fuck out of here. I can't put it back here for you, sorry. But the people that can think they got it, they is blessing the world with something. Because how many of us are gonna put that shit back together today if they left yesterday? Nobody. How long would it take for us to get back? To find another Elon Musk or to find another Steve Jobs? How long would it take, bro? How lucky are we gonna get? How close are they gonna be to putting it back to where, man, cause you can lose an entire civilization, bro. And when you build civilization by giving us all these things, your ego is gonna shine through, bro. You're gonna have an ego problem. And I'm telling you, these motherfuckers got an ego problem. They think they better than you. They think they God's down here and that you owe them that shit. And that it's their choice of where we go next, and where the next episode of Life on Earth is gonna be, because they giving you this shit. It's they shit. That's what they think. It's they shit. It's they shit, bro. They really want you to believe that, to lay down for that. And fuck, man, they give us a lot, man. It's not above them, and it can't be untrue because I think it's weird or I don't understand why they would do this or how they would do this. None of that shit fucking matters. You don't know how, why, when, and all about the fucking phone that you probably got in your hand watching me right now. You couldn't put that shit back together. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe me if I told you the story of a fucking cell phone without showing you one. You wouldn't believe it. And then when I showed you one for the first time, you go, fuck. All that spooky, weird, crazy shit you were saying about this magical fucking cell phone sounded crazy till you showed me one. I thought you was full of shit till you showed me one. A whole lot of shit to go over your head can be true. Just because you're not seeing it or you're not looking into it enough don't mean that shit not real. Look into some of this stuff, bro. You got nothing better to do but to try to understand the fucking planet that you live on, bro. A lot of funny shit be happening. You should fucking look around. It's more entertaining than a football game. I'm sorry. All-American sport, my ass. All-American sports should be watching the fucking stars, but we can't because all the light pollution. We don't even know what the fuck is up there. Y'all forgot. You forgot. Look at that. And you love it though. Why the fuck can't we have a blackout? Once a month, maybe twice a month. We go, yo, man, to kill light pollution, man, we're gonna go for 3 hours in the middle of the night with no fucking power. And we can build infrastructure, other things to keep necessary life-saving, life-preserving electrical things going. We can secure all that, figure that shit out. Cut the lights off for fucking 3 hours in the middle of the night. Come on, man. One night a month, y'all can't do this just to look at the stars and be like, fuck. That's where we at. That's what's going on. The fuck up here that we can't see because of the light. Oh shit, that's crazy. Do that. Do that. Why the fuck am I coming up with the shit that we desperately need, man? And the people, you see the people who are in charge of running this shit, guiding everything, ain't thinking about you in your mind like this to do that? Come on, man. The shit is important. I don't know why we're not doing that. I want to see what the fuck that is. Can't, man. CD lights, bro. CD lights, bro. Come on, man. They doing a lot out here. Deep underground military bases. Look into that. What else I got real quick? Celebrities possibly being cloned. Possible. I don't give a fuck how funny it sounds to you. I don't care. Don't you understand that I don't care how funny that sounds to you? What I do know is there's different things going on in the medical field. They're not shining a big ass fucking floodlight on every single thing that they ever do ever and telling you everything. You got to stop believing that. And even if you did believe that, you don't read no scientific journals or scour all bits of information that they actually fucking try to give you. So you even lower on the understanding and knowledge and awareness of what science is really doing because you're not even studying the shit they're trying to spoon feed you. So you know you ain't got no fucking right to tell me that when I hear this and I go, huh, maybe that I'm tweaking. No, you tweak it because you don't even know what the fuck they doing at all. So who the fuck are you to, without fucking researching and looking into the shit yourself, denying something might be true because it sounds funny to you? Shut up. Damn. You gotta ask yourself what would make people say that celebrities might be being cloned. What would even make you say that crazy shit? There's probably some shit that's crazy. There's probably some shit that maybe you ain't heard. And if you heard, looked into it, and you know goddamn well it is absolutely impossible for them to ever be doing that, then fucking say it and show me what made you fucking stand so hard on that position. Man, so stop tweaking, bro. Celebrities might be. I don't fucking know. Look into it. But what I do know is, another side conspiracy, is that they all being fucking lured into some blood contract with signing their name in blood to some dark entity or energy or whatever that you might want to call Satan or whatever the fuck that is, and they got to sell their souls and possibly sacrifice people, loved ones, and other around them to gain higher, darker, more dark energy to rise in this money is rooted all evil type of fucking capitalistic game with this entertainment that they are using to warp our mind and shape our minds into what they want us to be like. Come on, man. Yeah, they doing that. Yeah, they doing that shit. Yeah, they doing that shit. Come on, bro. Because it's such a powerful thing when y'all respect religion so much. When I say that they are religiously and spiritually attaching things to what goes on behind the scenes in a relationship with these people who are actually guiding music, movies, the military industrial complex, the money system, and all this other shit. When I say that they have religious and spiritual backing and motives and shit, when y'all respect religion so much, why the fuck y'all act like that could be that's got to be some bullshit or looking too far into it. When you know you respect Christians because you're a Christian, when you respect Muslims because you're a Muslim, or you guys respect each other because freedom of religion and let people be who they are type shit. Then when I say that there's a religious and spiritual connection between everybody in the entertainment industry, including your sports, and there's kind of a dark energy because they are manipulating and guiding our minds in a certain fucking way so that they can maintain control. Why the fuck that sound funny to you? Why? Because you ain't already heard that. You ain't already considered it. You don't know what it is I'm referencing to make me say that shit. You should probably fucking figure it out. Because I wouldn't say no weird shit like that unless something would make me say that. Something has to make me say that. You should fucking ask me why. I would say some shit like that. Stop playing. And when you hear and see what it is that I'm talking about, if you can still deny it then let's have a conversation. You can get all the way to the end of the rainbow and go, ain't no pot of gold here, trade, you bugging. Then do that. But to deny it because I said it, because you don't believe it, because you don't understand how or why, or why they would need to do that, or what I'm getting at, you better ask me why the fuck I would say that first. Because y'all deny shit because it sounds funny. And that's an internal bias rooted in ignorance, because you are pretending that if that were true, you would already know it, and that's dumb. No, you fuck you wouldn't. Maybe you wouldn't. You don't know everything. The fuck? Y'all ass tweaking, bro. People be bugging, bro. Y'all are funny, man. That's why they do this to you, because they can. And then they laugh like, damn, why is this possible? If this is possible, they don't deserve no freedom and no justice and no truth and no nothing. That's what they feel like. Because there's a toll you got to pay for the truth and the justice and the honesty and the freedom and all that good shit. All the cinnamon and sugar gonna cost you something. It's gonna cost you a deep look and a care for understanding how the world works. And you're gonna have to be willing to smoke some shit too, because it ain't gonna come to you easy without a fucking fight. You're gonna need those two things at least. Some sincere care about these fucking things and the willingness to smoke some shit. Get the fuck out of here. If you think life is supposed to be sweeter than that, then fight for it. Because we're not there yet. The fuck? The fuck? It ain't sweet, bro. It's that rough, man. It's that rough. Hell yeah, care. You got to care about a lot. You got to care about your fellow man. I say this all the time, and I mean it. It's becoming my mantra, really, when I'm out here. It becomes my mantra when I'm thinking about the world in general. I see my kids in everybody. The way I feel about them is the way somebody feel about you, bro. My soul will not let me hurt you. But that same energy is reciprocated in the same me when I say don't hurt me, don't touch me. Not my kids, not somebody else crying, begging for you to stop. I'm not accepting no bullshit either. If you want all the love that I have to give, you cannot be a bully, bro. Or the fucking love offer is fucking canceled for you, bro. You get the bang bang. Period. Just that hard. To say in the same direction that I want to love you, I will swing 180 in the other direction. If you don't want my love, you don't care, and you just want to smash shit and hurt people and create victims, bro, I will fucking fuck out of here. I feel just like a cop would feel. A cop, you would want a cop to feel like that? There ain't no bad guy above getting the fucking smoke. He came out here to set the shit straight and to create some peace and protection for the people. Yeah, me too. And I don't need a badge to fucking feel like that. As a matter of fact, it's such a virtuous thing that the more men that feel like that, badge or no badge, the better off the world has to be, period. And you know that. That it's a simple recipe. Just add the testosterone and the protective nature and the fucking rounds of ammunition, and you gonna get more peace, and the bad guy gonna know that he gotta die for that bad shit. Ain't no wrong with them knowing that there's no place for them to go, no place for them to hide. You gonna die for that bad shit. Period. Fuck out of here. For everybody. I don't care where you hiding, what government office you hiding behind, what title you hiding behind. We don't care. If you the bad guy, you gotta go. Fuck you. You gotta go, bro. All hands on deck to everybody. They don't want half of the NFL feeling like me. Not giving a fuck about no football game no more. Young, healthy, athletic, strong as fuck, and standing tall with a rifle like, where the bully at? Where the bully at? They do not want that, bro. They don't want that. They don't want half the crash test dummies run around in these gates and in these streets and doing all this other shit. They don't want them to do that either. Give me half of them. And now all of a sudden, all they care about is, where the bully at, man? Government what? Doing what? About who? We'll flip the fucking dinner table over in this bitch. Where they at? They don't want that, boy. They don't want that. But we need all that, bro. Half you NFL motherfuckers, y'all tweaking, bro. Come this way. Half you gangbanging ass niggas out there, solos, And I hope that's not a racially derogatory term. I don't mean that in a bad way. That's what y'all call yourself, whatever. To my niggas, thugs, one of them, whatever. Come this way, bro. You want to crash out? You really want to smoke shit? Come this way, bro. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Because you need not crash out on no dumb shit, bro. If you're gonna crash out, stop crashing out on people that look like you. Stop crashing out on people because y'all beefing about money. Man, the world gonna be the world, bro, and the world is gonna be some crazy shit in the past, present, and in the future. Bro, you can find some harder shit to crash out than the shit that y'all, man, come this way, bro. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. But anyway, what's another one? Real quick. When you talk about the monetary system, I talked about the monetary system before. You go watch my other video where I'm talking about how racism can be cured, at least on the low level down here with the people with a capital T. At least us, we can cure all that racism shit as soon as you understand and pay true respect to the truth and the true nature of the monetary system. If you understand the truth of the monetary system, you wouldn't have room to be racist down here on this level with nobody, bro. Because in order for them to get what they're trying to get with that monetary system, they have to fuck up a whole lot of white people. Being white is not going to spare your ass from this bullshit dollar crashing when that shit go down, and it has to go down. It was designed to do that, period. Can't escape it. And if you understand that wholeheartedly, you look at a white man and go, man, I'm armed. You would die for your racism. I don't care about you. Who doing this money like this, man? Because we all finna feel it. You all finna feel it. You gonna die right next to that nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? There you is. And that's crazy. You better pay attention. Go watch that video, right? Go watch that video. But motherfucking the money system, cool. When you talk about conspiracy theory about the money system, the Titanic. Woo! Check this one out. If you ever look into the conspiracy theory behind the Titanic, you bugging. They never crashed the Titanic, bro. That was a sister ship that they painted up to make it look like that so they could crash it for insurance money. That's what the conspiracy theory is. There's some truth out there to make it look like that. It's not my fucking fault it looks like that. Go look into it. Go look into that. You want to add some fucking shit sprinkles to this fucking dookie cupcake? Check this out. They also lured all of their monetary system competition, all the people who oppose a central bank and Federal Reserve in America, all of the competition, the people who wanted to rally against that, they all got invited onto the Titanic when that shit crashed. Woo, look at that. 2 birds with 1 stone. They fucked shit up when they did that shit. Look into the Titanic. That's a whole bunch of fugazi ass bullshit. It's a bullshit story. There was a book telling the exact same fucking story. Even some of the characters' names matched the real people that died on the fucking boat, man. Go look into the book. It tells the story too well that there's no way that that's a real happening. The Titanic, it ain't real. I'm sorry. And if that sounds funny to you, you need to go ask me what the fuck would make me say some weird shit like that. I'm trying to fucking tell you that if you knew what I knew, you would feel kind of weird about it too. Period. Stop fucking denying shit because it sounds funny to you. Like if that was true, you would already know. Get your fucking ego the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. You don't know everything. Now go look. It's entertaining at the very least. Shit looks fucking funny, and I don't have to look right at it looking funny without looking deeper to be sure that if I'm looking at some funny shit or not. The deeper you look, the more you realize that this shit supersedes your fucking understanding and your capabilities and where you put your heart at. Ain't none of this shit for you. That's why you don't understand it. You gotta go look. You gotta go look. Why not go look? Get the fuck out of here, man. What other conspiracy theories sound funny to me, but you should go fucking look? Let me give y'all 1 or 2 more. I'ma save this one for last because it's deep. Let me think of another one. Okay, this is a weird one. This is the off the wall one. The moon. I'm not quite sure if that moon landing was real. I don't think that was real. According to some ancient stories that coincide with some more recent supposed happenings on the moon, where they struck by accident, maybe during the landing which is weird. This may actually come up as a weird contradiction to me believing that they never landed on the moon. But I find both of these things interesting, and I'm not going one way or the other on either topic, but it's interesting nonetheless on both sides, because I can't deny something that sounds like curiosity to me in my mind and not go look or to give it credit or potential for being true until I know for fucking sure that it's not. So the moon landing, or them landing or striking the moon when they landed on the moon, whatever, it supposedly rang like a bell, like a gong or something, right? Then supposedly they struck it on purpose, and it ran like a gong for like 24 hours or something. No break. One single hum. Reverb, fucking vibration off the moon for 24 hours or some 36 hours, something crazy like that. Yeah, what up, bro? Something crazy like that. Now how that coincides with this ancient story that I'm gonna put y'all up on is that if it rang like a gong, it must be hollow. If it's hollow, what the fuck does that mean? Because that would be weird. There's an ancient culture somewhere in Africa that believe that the moon, they say that the moon was brought here. But they remember when it came here, that it shook the earth like crazy. Because they pulled it up like it was a fucking space station and parked it perfectly to do what it is that it do. So, yeah, so you have that. That's weird, right? The moon might be a hollowed out planetoid, space station, put there on purpose. To do what? Some people think, here's a little side conspiracy theory to that, is that it's creating a continuous lowering vibration so that the spectrum of light that we see has been narrow, tuned in. We are virtually blind compared to the entire light spectrum. Something else that might influence is our literal soul's vibration to keep it in harmony with the moon and not the earth, so that our minds can be more easily controlled, which is why in some cultures they believe that if you commit a crime during a full moon, you are only partially responsible. And I think even to this day, some countries somewhere in the Middle East or Africa or Asia, somewhere over there, where they actually consider that in cases if the moon was full or not. So that's kind of weird. You can talk about zodiacs and moon energy, moon signs, all that crazy shit. That's all cool, but the moon is a weird thing. Look into it. Conspiracy theories, I know I don't fucking know. So when somebody says something, I go, huh, really? What make you say that? And then they say some shit that make me go, damn, that could be. What else you got? And then they tell me something else and something else, and I go, man, come on, man. I got to pay attention to that because I know I don't fucking know. I didn't put the fucking moon there, bro, so... Well, whatever ideas anybody have that they can back up with something I can latch on to, I'm going to say, hey, man, maybe who the fuck, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. God. Let me give it a chance, because the answer is something. Maybe you got the answer. These guys. Fucking two little biggie went to the fucking marginal. Fuck out of here. They nod, they slightly wave, but they'll never hop out their car, talk to me, or give me a hug. Like, what the fuck is this? Public service. They see a pedestrian out here doing some shit that they gotta protect. They took an oath and fucking trying to protect. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be doing that. Won't even come give me a hug and say, man, we got your back, bro. Law enforcement, we got your back. They never do that, bro. Why not? There's 200 or some of them in the area. Why not? Fucking bike parade over here. Police never hop out and give me a hug and say, we got your back, boy. They never do, man. They never do. That's weird to me. That's weird. They feel like some kind of disconnection or challenge being presented, or they feel some type of way about this, and that's kind of revealing of something. I have done 60 or more of these open carry demonstrations, and very rarely, but a few occasions, and if you haven't seen these videos, check my YouTube out, man. We get confronted, me and my cousin, RPM Gabos. Salute to my nigga RPM Gabos. Me and my cousin, that's my first cousin, in Dubuque, Iowa, got addressed by two cops that tried to flank us and shit, trying to force us to ID, and we went, nah, fuck that, we're not IDing shit, you ID yourself, what's your name and badge number, fuck out of here, I ain't telling you shit, accuse me of something, nah, deuces, fuck out, yeah, we did them like that and walked the fuck off, on camera, go check my video out, but we did that, right? But we hardly ever get pressed like that at all. But that's the most extreme that it's really got. These attempts to force us the ID that we end up fucking shaking for the most part. On another scale, they don't show no support like that. They ain't really showing no love. Talk an AR owner and the cops don't ever get out and hug me, bro. That's stupid, bro. Not one of them, man. Come on, man. That's whack as fuck. That's whack as hell. That says something. To me, I'm a sensitive person, bro. Every little action and every little word you say means something to me because it's not arbitrary. Consciously or subconsciously, you are doing, saying something, speaking something, vibing something when you interact with me. And I take everything you do to heart. Ask my girl, I take everything you do to heart, bro. Every little, I can, bro, and we talking and I feel you glare at me out the side of your, I know what that means, bro. Either you think I'm bullshitting or you're not rocking with me or you gonna agree to disagree in your own head because you don't even want to crack open that can of worms to disagree with me, but you disagreeing with what I'm saying. I read body language. I take everything you do and say to me to heart, bro. Fuck that. I do. And law enforcement being who they are and never jumping out to hug me, to say hi or be peaceful to my face, to come shake my hand or nothing. I'll take that like something, bro. I take that like something. For real. How you doing, bro? I take all that shit like something. That shit means something to me. But let me hit y'all with one more conspiracy theory and then I'm out of here. What else? Oh yeah, I was saving this one. Listen, I am not, okay? There's some people that know me. Shout out to Zachary K. Hubbard and Gematria Effect News. Look those YouTube channels up. And every one of them that you find that is active. Gematria Effect News 21, all the way up to 25, maybe even 26. Man, look for them all the way up to 26 or and lower. And subscribe to every single one of them that you can find, especially if it is recently active. Do that. 21 to 25 for sure. 26, yeah, do that for sure. Shout out to Zach with the Gematria boy. That's some powerful shit. But Zach, I know how you feel about flat earthers. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen to me when I said Zachary K. Hubbard and everybody else listening to this. I am not a flat earther. I'm not sure if the fucking earth is flat. But what I do know is that people that believe it's flat are not just saying it's flat, there's an ice wall. There's a whole elaborate story behind what's beyond the ice wall. And there's things that people are pointing at to say, here go the proof right here that it ain't just us saying this shit because we want to say this shit. Some very serious people have made some very sincere attempts to convey this message, map out this message, and deliver this message. Why are they doing it? Asking me why I'm a flat earther. Why the fuck is they doing it? Yeah, it's some flat earthers that's giving me that vibe. And I go, I gotta listen to you at least a little bit because I know I don't fucking know. I can't fucking deny it because it sounds crazy to me. I would be doing what I could tell people not to do if I did that. So I'm not gonna fucking do that. I wanna know what these flat earthers are talking about. And when you look at some of the smart ones who are really trying to do heavy research and deliver sincere information that they are only finding, not corroborating themselves out of their own mind and imagination, then it gets interesting to say the least. That's all I'm saying, Zach, or anybody else hating on the flat earth. I don't know if the shit flat or not. I cannot come to a conclusion on this. That's why you never hear me talk about it. But it's interesting. And people that think this shit is flat and what they think is beyond this and why they lying about it, it's interesting when you hear somebody who go deep fucking tell you what makes them think that. It's interesting, period. So I listen. And I still don't know what the conclusion is, but I'm gonna fucking listen because it's interesting and it's deep and it's weird and it can't be not true because I think that it sounds funny. I'm not doing that about nothing. I'm not doing that about nothing. So I listen. And the flat earth theory and what's behind the ice wall and beyond the ice wall and how there's all these different fucking domes that contain all of these different civilizations that we would call other planets, but they're not up there. They're actually down here. And it's dawning on me right now in some way, somehow, what we see in our night sky, some kind of holographic map of what the flat earth and the planes and the other domes about, what those are. Like, is Mars a reflection or a representation on some dome that's really coinciding with another sprawling ocean and land that's there beyond this ice wall? And I don't fucking know, but you know what? I didn't put none of this shit here, and I don't give a fuck how crazy it sounds. I want to know what makes people say this crazy shit if people want to dig so deep into the flat earth. What makes you say that, flat earther? Tell me everything you got, go as deep as you can. You got to show me some motherfucking proof. I don't want to miss the fucking truth if this is somehow attached to some truth. So fucking tell me what the fuck you're talking about, motherfucker. I want to know. That's me. And when they go so deep, when they talk about this shit, I go, Man, who imagination that deep that they making this shit up and ain't none of that ever real? Because if you're making that shit up, if you're making up the flat earth shit and the map with all the motherfucking domes and the different fucking sprawling oceans and fucking land masses and shit, if you know what I'm talking about, the name of this map, put it in the comments or something like that. You know what I'm talking about. It's real weird. There's some TikTokers exposing some of this shit. I find this shit fucking interesting, to say the least. It's more interesting than a movie. And if it ain't weird, then I treat it like a movie. It's some entertaining information from somebody who's got a crazy imagination. But if this is somebody's imagination, you wasting your time pushing a fucking conspiracy theory, make a movie. You can make movies forever off this flat earth or what's beyond the wall thing if you dig deep into it to find this information that people believe is legit information. I think it's interesting. It makes me curious what would make somebody say some wild shit like that. And they got a lot to go on to make them say it. That's all I know. That's all I know. And the whole dome being a map of what's going on down here or whatever, that was me spitballing. I ain't never heard that before. I don't know if that's true or not. But wouldn't that be fucking weird if that was what the truth was? That's interesting as fuck, man. And I want to fucking know. And I'm not going to turn away from that being a possibility because I want to believe that NASA with their lying ass and all their gematria numbers is all actually legit and natural. And all of the only numbers that they're not manipulating, because all of those numbers are natural and everything else is a manipulation of the numbers, but the earth and the measurements from the stars and the 93 million miles away from the 90, Zach know what I'm talking about. You hear me kick the 93 shit and the fucking 119 fucking double stitches on the baseball and the rosary beads. Zach, you know what I'm talking about, motherfucker. You know. Zach Hubbard, you motherfucker. He is a fucking word wizard with the gematria shit. Look into gematria. It's some of the dopest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. This man will be talked about in 500 years, 1,000 years or more if his work survives, because it's a fucking amazing thing. And Zach really, Zach is not making up ciphers or making this shit up or thinking that he's recognizing a pattern and he's trying to point out a pattern to you. It is an ancient collaboration of Jewish, Catholic influences to develop and create the Gregorian calendar and your English language and the heliocentric map, which is weird, Zach, that when you don't think that flat earth deserves any curiosity whatsoever, that you will realize that those three things, that's a holy trinity for your ass right there. The English language, the Gregorian calendar, and the heliocentric model where the sun is the center of our shit. That all came together to get all around the same time by the same group of people who are fucking plotting and liars and manipulators of reality. Zach, I don't even want to try to talk you into looking into the flat earth because I don't want you to think I'm a flat earther and I know how you feel about them. Zach, I'm not an idiot, bro. Because I don't believe the earth is flat. I don't know. But it's interesting enough, and some of the bullshit with the heliocentric map and shit model being connected to the other gematria shit, come on, with the language and the calendar. Zach, bro, maybe they developed that to shy away from the plane and the ice wall and beyond, and I don't know, bro, but it looked like they would. Is that what they do? I don't know. It's worth looking into because I ain't got nothing else better to do, man. But to ponder my existence and reality and what the fuck all of this is. So I'm gonna look a little bit, Zach. Please don't think I'm an idiot. I know flat earth sounds cuckoo crazy, but it's interesting, man. You gotta come on, Zach. Maybe a little bit look a little further than you did before, and if you don't see nothing, then you can turn back. It's okay. I don't know which way to go, but yeah, man, that's all I got today, really. Today, my 2-year-old son, my son turns 2 today, so it's his birthday, so I want to spend some more time with him, but I had to get out here and do something because I ain't been out here in a while, and I got to show my face, got to put it on the minds of the people that they should be arming themselves to be whatever you wanted the cop to be. You should just be that first, before having to wait for them. Who would do that? And that the world is crazier than you think, and it's crazier than you know. You don't know everything, so stop fucking acting like that. Be as curious as you were in your childhood. I think they beat that shit the fuck out of you with the school system and the prison system and all this other shit, the economic system. They beat the curiosity and the creativity out of you, and I'm telling you, you need to reconnect with that shit. I don't think that people are so creative to be coming up with these wild conspiracy theories for them to also kind of look the way they look, for them to also just not be true at all whatsoever. What's the point of looking into them? I don't believe that, man, because people out here out on the street coming up with and subscribing to these conspiracy theories are not that fucking creative to be this in tune with the possibility of the manifestation that these things could be true, and their imagination is just that good, just to be fucking wrong. I don't believe that. I think people are just making some deep, honest observations, and they are not full of awesome imagination to be making this shit up. Look into some conspiracy theories to ask yourself why these people are thinking this shit, bro. You got nothing better to do, man. You got nothing better to do. You on planet Earth, you should be trying to figure it out. How it runs, because other people figuring it out, and then they manipulate it. They give you the phone, they give you all the medical attention that they think you need to make you a customer, Big Pharma. I see you, fuck you, I see you. I see you. You've been hating on the weed all this time. Now you're trying to patent this shit. Kiss my dick. I see you. Y'all are evil. Fuck y'all. I see what you did. I see what you did. Touche, nigga. It's working. But fuck y'all. Yeah, pay attention, bro. The whole world is crazy. You don't know everything. You should look into some shit. There's nothing wrong with learning. You got nothing better to do. You live 80 years of your life. If you can point to me in that timeline where you stop giving a fuck about learning anything, I'll show you the day you turn into a fucking idiot. You're not going to understand the whole fucking world in 80 years. And that's if you study your ass off diligently to understand it. You're still not going to capture it. You should be looking. Open your fucking eyes up and pay attention, because you don't know everything. As a matter of fact, you don't know shit. You don't even know your own body. Salute to y'all if you arm yourselves. Shame on you if you don't. You should probably do that. The world is crazy, and don't nobody got to love you or like you. A lot of people might be trying to hurt you. It ain't my fault that it's true. Get a gun and love everybody that you can. Woo bang, boy, this gun shit is for everybody. I'm the fuck out of here. Gotta go home. Happy birthday to my son, my 2-year-old son. Here's the hold the elevator, baby. I gotta tell y'all this. I thought I was done having kids, and then this little motherfucker show up far into the pregnancy before we even realized that we were expecting. And I was supposed to get a vasectomy before he was conceived. And when I describe me and his relationship and his presence in my life, I always tell people he's the hold the elevator baby. Elevator door closing, elevator already packed, y'all ready for the ride, and you hear somebody huffing and puffing, feet pounding the floor. Hey, hold the elevator. That's him, bro. We was gone. Hold the fucking elevator. Here he come. 2 years old today. Happy birthday. I thought I was done having kids, bro, and here he come. Love him to death. He deserved to be here, just like all the rest of my kids. I love all y'all. Peace to y'all. Woo bang, man. Buy a fucking gun and keep your eye on shit. So motherfuckers is out here fucking shit the fuck up, boy. You don't see this. The shit is on fire.